Welcome back, and you know what it is. And we are going to do another video where I just talk. I just talk from the heart. Today has been a very long day for me. I have been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Just got home from dinner with my brother, and I am stuffed. We had an awesome conversation. The food was excellent. And I enjoy our relationship because we do not allow ourselves to not have purposeful growth conversations. And that's the type of content that I want to have on this channel, on this YouTube platform that I use to share what's going on in my life. So you can take notes or pointers from how I'm working and growing as an individual and use those same things to improve your life or take what you can gain from it. So over the last couple of days, I've been spending a lot of time with my son. I've been spending a lot of time in my thoughts. I've been exploring different things that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I've been doing a lot of shopping for books online. Amazon, there's another one called Thrift Books or something of that nature, and on eBay. The different videos that I watch on YouTube about growth and personal development, inspirational videos, I run across different people. And for the last couple of videos, I've talked about Dr. Miles Monroe. And recently, I've ran across a new gentleman named Dr. John C. Maxwell. And this guy is awesome. Everybody that really is in the realm of self-improvement, personal development, bettering yourself, growth, they all bring something unique to the table. And it's something reassuring about hearing a different voice, a different perspective on a consistent law of improvement or success. It's like a breath of fresh air because a lot of growth comes from you understanding change. Change is necessary in order for your life to change. The change starts with something in you, with your thoughts, the way you think. And the way you can start that process is by what you allow to go into your brain. And what goes into our brain, it enters in our brain through our 5 senses. And the 2 most important that we have on a consistent basis, that's always on, is our eyes for our vision and our ears for our hearing. So what we hear and we see all day has a lot to do with our belief system and our philosophies and our perspective on life. So hearing positive information over and over and over again, and visual seminars or videos, the conversations you have with people, the repetition of you hearing that information over and over again is like planting seeds. When you listen to it the first time, and then listening to it again, it's like you watering it. You listen to it again, it's sunlight. Then it starts to sprout. Every time you repeat that repetition in a step of listening to that positive energy and information, growth happens. And as you grow, that change starts to take place. You might start getting up a little earlier. You might start eating a little better. You might start working out. You might start listening to different type of music. Or instead of listening to music, you listen to audiobooks, or you listen to seminars or audio cassettes of motivational speeches and things of that nature, instead of binge watching Netflix or some type of streaming account. Feeding your mind something new and expanding your world and your environment and your imagination. For me, that breathes life and adventure into every one of my days. Every day is a little bit different and a little bit more adventurous than the day before. I never have a dull day now. And not because of how exciting it is or how bad it is. Those things never matter because that's life. You have ups and you have downs. But I'm just so happy to be able to see the bright side or the lesson or the happiness of just enjoying the ride. What would a roller coaster be if it was just like this? That's what makes a roller coaster worth the ride, is the ups, the downs, the twists, the turns, the dips, the dives, the tunnels. That's what makes the ride exciting in the first place. If it was just smooth sailing, slow, or whatever the case may be, why would you even get on that ride? And tonight, I decided to give you guys a little bit more of me. The last time I did this video, it was really because I was tired and I had something on my mind that I just wanted to express to you guys that was from the heart, to where I didn't want to read my notes or have something written to share with you. And that's how I was feeling tonight, because my personal goal of consistency with doing these videos is about putting up a video every other day. And I will do what I need to do to have that done. I missed my brother. Hadn't seen him in a while. So I wanted to take this opportunity that he had in his busy life and in his schedule for us to go out and enjoy a dinner and have a purposeful conversation. But I also did not allow that to interfere with what I have for myself as a personal goal, which is putting up these videos consistently. And I know that me doing what I do for the people that do watch my content and watch my channel, this gives them hope. This gives them belief and faith that this can be done. This is possible. There is somebody who does what needs to be done, no matter how he's feeling, no matter how busy his day is, no matter how early he got up, no matter what chaotic situation or circumstances he's dealing with outside of what this camera sees. He still makes it a point to talk to me. He still makes it a point to smile and show me his face and show me that it's going to be okay. And life is exciting. The basic things that we don't do anymore. I took some time to do that over the last couple of days. I actually went to Barnes & Noble physically instead of just shopping for books online. And was window shopping at first, but I can't help it. I probably didn't have no intentions on buying any more books because I've been ordering books like crazy. But with me spending more quality time with my son, I wanted to invest in buying some material that highlighted and focused on Black history. So they had a display section set up of books that did just that. So I bought 4 books. One of them was Who Was George Washington Carver? Another one was Who is Dr. Martin Luther King? Who was Frederick Douglass? And what was the Civil Rights Movement? So I purchased those 4 books, and here they are. I'm not even going to put them up on the screen. We're not even going to do that type of editing. Here they go. These books, these 4 books. So I purchased these. They were like $6 a piece. And he's read 2 of them so far. How many books have you read?
I read 2.
And what 2 books did you read?
I read Who is Martin Luther King and What is the Civil Rights Movement?
Absolutely. So I had him read those books, and I had him read the Dr. Martin Luther King book first because I knew that Martin Luther King also played a role in the civil rights movement. So I wanted him to be familiar with him before he read the other book. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because we should never just leave education or knowledge up to someone else. The school system is someone else. It's up to us to not only educate ourselves, but also to educate our children, to show them how to get information, to show them how to grow, how to seek knowledge, how to understand that the world is so much bigger than what they see in the moment. And that's what self-improvement and personal development does. We live in such a narcissistic society where people just think about themselves to where that's made their world super small. It's like they peeking through a pinhole because all they can focus on is themselves. What you do does matter. The same way what you don't do matters. And our friends, our family, our coworkers, our neighbors, our children, our pets, they will be better because we're better. It starts with us. We can be better for them. Me being a better man, me being a better Joseph, makes me a better father, puts me in a position to be a better father to my son. It puts me in a better position to be a better brother to my brother. It puts me in a position to be a better son to my mother. Why? Not because I'm blaming them for something, but because I'm holding myself accountable and I'm working on myself every day to take some type of lesson from yesterday to make me a better person for today. So with this month of Black History, it's made me feel a lot more appreciative about where I am in life. But I'm growing so fast, and I don't mean this in a bad way, and it's not about boasting or anything like that. But it's at a rate where January isn't even the same as February for me now. Where I am now compared to January is night and day. But people I love and I care about and I see on a consistent basis, they in the same situation, not just physically, but mentally, that they were a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Meanwhile, everything else is changing except them. And because of that, they're in the same spot. We have to hold ourselves accountable. And we shouldn't restrict things to certain time frames, like Black History. Black History, I appreciate the fact that we have our own month, but that's something that should be celebrated year round. It's not Black History, it's history. We are a part of history. It's just highlighted to show significance during February because it's hidden, for the most part, in plain sight because it's not talked about as much. We are history. We are a part of history. It should be something that we study and add to on a daily basis. Don't just study history. Make history. Be impactful. Be influential. It doesn't have to be on a platform for the world. It can at least be for your family. It can at least be for your friends, your coworkers, people that see you on a regular basis. Be somebody that's memorable in a positive way. Life gets bigger and better when you become bigger and better. Nobody should live in a box, a small world. That's something we do when it's over. We in a box, but we ain't living. Save rest for death. Get up early. Go to bed late. Make the time you up and you living count. I mean, you matter. So do meaningful things with your time that you have here. I love you guys. Original greatness.